So we're going to teach a grounding practice today. So Angie, if you feel okay, let's just put our hands on our knees with our palms face down. And if it feels okay for you, just dropping the chin and either lowering the eyes so that they're closed or softening your gaze. Just taking a moment to bring a sense of calm and just a few moments of quiet. And I'll invite you now to bring your attention and your awareness to your feet connected to the floor. So holding your full attention, your awareness to the bottoms of your feet connected to the floor, to the surface beneath you, right here and right now in this moment. And just notice what's happening for you. Sensing into your full experience. And if the mind wanders, just notice, maybe notice where it's gone. With a sense of curiosity and with kindness, bring your attention back to your feet, connected to the floor. Just becoming fully aware of your whole experience. And as we now allow our attention to shift from our feet to the backs of our legs connected to the chair, holding your attention here on the connection between the backs of your legs and the chair beneath you. And as you hold your attention here in this moment, once again, just noticing what's happening for you, and becoming fully aware of your experience right here and right now. And whatever your experience is, just allowing it to be there. And again, if the mind wanders, because it will, just bringing your attention back with a sense of kindness to holding your concentration, your attention on the connection of the backs of your legs to the chair beneath you. And just staying here for a few moments longer. As we come towards the end of this short grounding practice, it's taking a moment to notice how you feel. And then when you feel ready, just dropping your chin and blinking the eyes open. And maybe just have a shuffle around. Good. So it'd be good just to have a chat about that experience for you. So let's just start with just taking a moment to sense into that experience. Good.
I'm reluctant to come out.
What came up for you, Angie?
Yeah, I noticed immediately how I had some tension kind of around my chest, which I wasn't aware of. So that was really interesting and kind of I thought about that quite a lot. I had a story attached to that immediately. So it was very helpful to say, you know, when you're saying your mind will wander, I thought yes, and it has brought it back. Yeah, I was aware that taking my attention down to my feet was really helpful, and I could really feel like my feet, you know, that sensation of the carpet underneath, and that really had helped me to hold my attention and kind of keep my attention from focusing on this niggly, weird sensation around here. So that was really helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you noticed that experience,
Yeah.
and you were able to maybe connect to the experience that you're having within the practice, whether it was the feet on the floor or some stuff going on here in the chest, how did that make you feel?
Yeah, just very, very attentive to myself, which was, it's not an alien feeling, but when you're caught up in that, you know, I've been busy this morning and then coming here to do the practice, it took some time to settle into that, and it felt kind of really reassuring to spend that time looking at my experience.
Okay, yeah, thank you for that.
Mm.
So, and then as you notice this experience and you notice this, let's say, for instance, you talked about this tension in your shoulders and your chest, does that relate to anything for you today in terms of, you know, how you might, for instance, treat yourself differently or pay attention to more what's going on in the body? What does that mean to you today now that you've had that experience?
It did change my breath, which for me, I'm aware that like, oh, okay, there's something there. So I think what I'm going to do is be a little bit kinder to myself. I think I probably need a drink. I haven't had a glug of water, so that's going to help me. So I think it's going to make me, you know, it does bring my attention to things that I need. So I've probably got a bit of a dry mouth. I need to have a drink, and perhaps I need a movement break because I've been sat upstairs doing work for an hour and a half. So I noticed when I was walking down the stairs to do this, it was quite nice to move. So it's probably a little bit of tension and movement will break up. Okay, that's great. So good. So through the conversation that you've just had then, and through the practice, you've absolutely identified that you're having, you know, you're bringing your attention to the experiences you're having physically within the body. Yeah. And you're kind of making a connection, I guess, to what's happened previously before the practice today, and what you can do to maybe nurture that sense of self-care or that sense of kindness, so that as you progress through the rest of your day, you can feel a bit more comfortable in your own body. Absolutely. And maybe look after yourself a bit more. Yeah. Rather than getting caught up in, oh, what's that tension about? Yeah. It's just like bringing that quality of acceptance kind of to, okay, so it's there. It didn't go throughout my practice, but that's okay. And I probably just need to move and have a drink. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Really good. Thanks very much. Thanks very much. So you can see from, I guess, from the conversation that Angie and I have just had in that short grounding practice, that when we look at the model for the inquiry process, that what we've just demonstrated there is steps 1 through to 6. So hopefully that really helps to bring that to life for you as you take this learning forward.